Wake up! Stonecrest.
Learn about your city from neighbors who actually live there. Councilwoman Alecia Washington. Thank you for being here, Miss Alecia. Can you tell those who don't know who you are, which should be no one, a little bit about yourself?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for having me. I am truly appreciative for being able to be here. I am the council person for District 3. I've actually served being the council member for 2 years and 9 months, to be exact. I consider myself to be a up-and-coming junior, as they would say in the school language. But I consider myself also a good steward and a community servant for the city of Stonecrest. I also did a lot of work with surrounding areas too. Before I became a council member, I actually had my very own 501c nonprofit, which was called the City of Hope Safe Haven. I did about 15 to almost 20 years of serving low to middle class people and giving resources. I had several initiatives and outreaches that I did. So serving the people and supporting my community through outreaches was always something that I just always did. I have promoted the importance of mentoring and volunteering. And I also have endorsed several advocacies and understand the underserved and the unhoused. I've dealt with them and put together a couple of initiatives for them also. I believe in resident involvement. I also believe in community empowerment and in inviting all of my constituents to join me in doing the work that we think is best for our city. I definitely have loved to be able to continue to do things for safety, things for our health, and things for our security.
What specific goals will you commit to achieving in your term, and how will residents be able to measure your success or hold you accountable if those goals are not met?
Okay, for me, I think accountability is very, very important. And I want people, especially my constituents, to hold me accountable for the things that they want to see, especially in our District 3 community. So I definitely would say for me that they would definitely make me accountable by coming to me. I'm open. I'm actually out there all the time. I'm accessible. You can feel free at any time to call me or email me. And anytime that you feel like you have something that you want to do, I love collaborating with my constituents to be able to go forth in some of the community initiatives that they might think about having.
Stonecrest is growing, but not all development benefits residents equally. What is your plan to attract responsible development without increasing traffic, displacing longtime residents, or ignoring infrastructure needs?
Okay, I am working with the city that is clearly in a growth mode. Some of the things that I know a lot of people want to see, a lot of the constituents would like to see as our city would be leverage our location. We want to leverage our natural assets and resources. So we want to make sure that plus the infrastructure is everything that is planned in a correct way. So we just recently hired a brand new economic developer, and we're really excited about him. His name is Lance Randall, and he's excited about planning the city moving forward for the future. And with that in mind, he's also bringing together the comprehensive plan, which all of our constituents had a part in saying what it is that they want to see. But my role as your councilwoman will be to do what I have been doing, and that's advancing and advocating strongly, for my district's welfare and participating in economic development planning. So if there's any other concerns, I definitely will be working with our economic development director, and we can definitely work together to make sure that we get exactly what we want in the city of Stonecrest.
What is your strategy to improve public safety and overall quality of life in Stonecrest beyond policing, including youth programs, mental health support, and community partnership?
That's a very good question. And I know it's really maybe be the number one question that a lot of people, not only District 3, is really concerned about. I know we as a city, I have been engaged actively in improving a lot of the public safety and the quality of life here in the city of Stonecrest. We are talking about starting a police station, and we have actually getting ready to hire someone that's going to come in and help advocate what we need to be able to start a police department. So that is in the works. Also, currently, I have rolled out different initiatives around the lighting, different initiatives around cleanups, and law enforcement engagement. There has been a lot of things that we're doing, especially that I've had a lot of impact in for our Farrington Park. We have found that there is a lot of crime in Farrington Park. Well, not really in Farrington Park, but up and down West Farrington Road. So we are working on what it is that we can do at Farrington Park so that we can curb a lot of that crime out. I'm excited to report that in the next 6 months, you should begin to see that we're going to have a basketball court installed already. The money has already been put aside for that. We're going to do a double trail for people who want to exercise, the adults and senior citizens. And not only are we going to have a double trail, we're going to have exercising equipment on that trail. So I'm definitely excited about that. We're going to have a brand new gazebo built attached to the other side of the playground. We're changing the flooring for the playground where we have bark there now. We're going to replace it with tire equipment, which the kids can fall more safely on the tire equipment than they can the bark that's down there now. So I'm excited about the different things that going on in our park, which we had not had, and that it'll make it a place that for quality of life, a quality for cutting down a crime. Also, we're doing a gate shut where they're closing off the parking lot, which was causing a lot of the drag racing. They would start at the parking lot and they would take off straight up and down West Farrington, which also was a public safety risk, not only for our children, but for the adults. And so we're doing a dawn to dusk lockdown. And so after a certain time, no one will be able to go in and out of the parking lot, but you can still go into the park. So I'm excited about that because that's another part of our public safety where everyone will be protected. So we're going to do a whole lot of different initiatives that would also help us to be able to move forward and do it safely. And then we can also be excited about what we're going to have in the corner, which will be the botanical garden, and people can come and visit the botanical garden without fearing going down West Farrington. So I consider myself to be a partner across the city council, and I support a lot of the citywide efforts to the park and to the different things that is going on for good safety, for security, and for our community.
How will you ensure transparency with the city budget, spending on major projects, and use of public funds so residents clearly see where their tax dollars are going?
I believe I have shown and demonstrated my commitment to the fiscal transparency and accountability through my active participation in our financial discussions and my support of public engagement in the city's governing. Now, we have a lot of areas that we have to improve, I have to say, particularly in our internal auditing. I will push for and commit to bringing forth a more transparent and accountable government in our city, even have discussions with our CFO, which is our the the CEO, which is a person who is over the financial budget, and sit down and work with her and talk with her with any concerns that my constituent might have concerning the audit or even the budget. But I must mention that you can see all of the financial budgets that we have for FYI 25 and 26 and the ones previous on our website. It shows the budget, everything that we spent, everything that we have approved, everything that you want to see, the transparency and accountability is on our website.
Residents often feel decisions are made without them. How will you actively involve citizens, especially seniors, youth, and underserved areas, in major decisions before votes are cast?
I think that I have done an excellent job with making what I feel is necessary for my constituents to see and to hear concerning the things of the city of Stonecrest and especially District 3. We have a quarterly town hall meeting. I collaborate or come together, partner with Councilwoman Tara Graves every 3 months at the City Hall. We come together within Q&As. We bring people to the table that the questions that you might have concerning the economic growth, code enforcement, the financial part, we bring them all to the table. MARTA, GDOT, we bring all of them to the table so that if there's any questions that you have, that they would be there to answer the Q&A and give you an answer. So we've done, I think we've done an awesome job. We are actually doing our very last town hall, and we want to encourage all of you all to come out and ask questions. We can only be good at what we know that you need. So our last one will be in the month of December, and it's at City Hall. All of them be at City Hall. And not only do we do that, we also reach out to the constituents by allowing them to be able to use a dumpster for being able to put things in there that you're not able to put out normally on a regular trash day. And like computers, furniture, wood, paint, as long as it's not anything that would explode, you can put into this trash container, a dumpster. So we always will position it either one here at City Hall and one in Farrington Park. So with that in mind, I always will open again and have myself open to email me and call me, and when I'm out on the street, because I'm always working for you to come and let me know if you have any concerns, and I will gladly make sure that I take care of it.
Some residents feel like there's a lot of community activity and photo ops happening under your leadership, but not enough real results on policy, infrastructure, or issues impacting everyday life in District 3. How do you respond to people who say they see more events than actual work being done?
Well, the way I would answer that is that I would never annihilate the events, because the events meets the needs of the people. The events that I give to District 3, every single one of them meet a need in the community. I will give you some examples. I do a book bag giveaway. Our children need book bags and book bag supplies. The cost of living has went up so high that some of our families are not able to afford everything on the school supply list to make sure that their children are equipped with all of the supplies that they need. I also do trunk or treat. Let me do that one. I know that's coming up this Friday. I want to throw that out. We're doing a trunk or treat. Why? Because that's a part of public safety. When I was going to trunk or treat, we didn't call it trunk or treat. We did call it trick or treat. And it was safe for us to go out and go door to door, but not anymore. Children are being kidnapped. Children are being taken. And then they're even giving them things to poison them and to take them out. So we want to make sure our children are safe. So we have this event that we do in the Farrington Park where they can get as much candy as they would get if they went door to door, but they can have activities, get what they want, enjoy themselves, have fun, walk away with some gifts and candy and still have it safely. My other event that I can talk about would be the Toys for Tots or the toy giveaway. Last year we gave away over 600 toys to parents that were unable to give their kid a toy. So for me, I felt like that is not something that I want to ignore because everybody cannot have a Christmas. Every child does not get a toy. And so a lot of the events are meaningful. We do a turkey giveaway at Bronze Mill Rec, and that is another event that it sounds like something that you can put up under event, but it also helps people that can't afford to buy turkeys, that they can have a meal, at least a meat on their table. So for me, I don't believe that events are just something that we can just not count out. I think we need them just as well as we need other things that are happening in the city. I believe that I know that I diligently make sure that policies and legislation is taking place and that they will definitely reflect what District 3 needs. Those are the things that I do. I not only do events, I do policies, I do legislation. I make sure that the things that you see, that I also see, and the things that you want me to fight for, that I can fight for them for you. And so I think all of it is important. Photo ops, I'm not a picture taker. You probably will see other people taking my picture, but very few times will you see me raise up my camera to take a photo op picture. Because for me, serving the people, being there for the people, and actively working for the people is the thing that I want to do, that I know I do best.
We want to give you this last opportunity, this one plea to everyone about why should we vote for you?
I'm going to be short and sweet about it. I am always diligently working for you. I would love for you to reelect me so that I will continue to do the work that I was able to do and make sure that I did in the 2 years and 9 months that I've been in this seat. I want to continue working for you and doing this work for District 3. So if you have any more concerns, if you have any more questions, please reach out to me. My email address is awashington@stonecrestga.gov. And my number is 470-217-0614. Feel free to email me or call me. I would love to talk to you.
Thank you to listening to the Stonecrest Podcast Election Series for the City Council candidates. Remember to tell your neighbors, share this podcast with everyone you know, and listen to every single episode so that you can vote in the know.
The Stonecrest Podcast.
Spreading awareness within our community.